Hey, welcome back. The WNBA is absolutely buzzing, and it's all thanks to rookie dynamo Caitlin Clark. Remember when we said she'd shake things up? Well, she's not just shaking, setting off fireworks. Picture Caitlin on the court, lighting up the scoreboard and getting the crowd roaring with her electrifying plays. But it's not all cheers and applause. In a recent showdown against the Seattle Storm, the intensity reached a new level. Veteran Skylar Diggins didn't just play the game, she made a statement by shoving Clark while Caitlin was igniting the crowd. And that was just the start. The confrontation didn't end there. Diggins was soon in a fiery exchange with Christy Sides, repeatedly yelling, "Don't touch me." The drama was palpable, and it's clear Caitlin Clark's impact is undeniable. And it's ruffling feathers across the league. Her presence is more than just a spark, it's a full-blown blaze that's getting everyone's attention. Buckle up, because the Clark effect is just getting started, and it's bound to keep the WNBA on the edge of its seat. But here's the kicker: despite all this drama, or maybe because of it, Caitlin Clark and the Indiana Fever are on fire. Let's talk about this insane game against the Seattle Storm because, folks, it was breathtaking. The Indiana Fever came out with incredible energy in the first half. They opened up a 28-point lead. It was like the Fever were playing on a whole different level. Caitlin Clark, she was simply unstoppable. She finished the game with awesome numbers: 23 points, 9 assists, and 5 rebounds. But what's really impressive is how she elevated the entire team's game. Kelsey Mitchell-Shine too scored an incredible 27 points. The chemistry between Clark and Mitchell is out of this world. It's like they've been playing together for years, not just a few months. Let's not overlook Lexi Hull's impressive contribution. Coming off the bench, Hull made a significant impact by hitting 6 of her 7 three-point attempts. She finished the game with 22 points, demonstrating that the Fever have formidable depth beyond Caitlin Clark. Hull's performance added an extra layer of versatility to the team's offense, making them even more challenging to defend against. However, the game wasn't without its challenges. The Storm mounted a strong comeback in the second half, narrowing the lead to just 8 points. This was a crucial moment for the Fever, as it tested their resilience and composure. Instead of succumbing to pressure, Clark and her teammates showcased their poise. They made key adjustments, tightened their defense, and executed their game plan with precision. Their ability to weather the Storm's comeback and dominate in the final quarter was a testament to their character and skill. The game concluded with a decisive 92-75 victory for the Fever, reinforcing their status as a team to be reckoned with, and highlighting Clark's leadership and the team's collective strength. This game made it clear that the Indiana Fever isn't just built around Caitlin Clark, it's a well-rounded team with complementary players who enhance each other's strengths. With Clark leading the charge, the Fever are positioned to make a significant impact in the season's final stretch. Since returning from the Olympic break, Clark has clearly entered another level of performance. Her stats are exceptional, far surpassing typical rookie numbers, and this surge is drawing attention, and not always in a positive light. Some seasoned players in the league might be feeling the pressure as Clark's game-changing abilities continue to disrupt expectations and shift dynamics. The situation with Skylar Diggins is part of a broader trend. From the start of the season, Caitlin Clark faced some harsh and arguably excessive fouls from veterans who seemed intent on giving the rookie a rough welcome. It was almost as if they wanted to test her resolve early on. Fast forward to the present, and Caitlin Clark has transcended her rookie status to become a dominant figure in the WNBA. Her journey from a standout college player to a game-changing professional has been nothing short of extraordinary. Clark's impact on the court is profound. She's not merely contributing, she's leading the Indiana Fever with both exceptional skill and inspiring leadership. Her performance has been transformative for the Fever. Clark is steering the team towards the playoffs with an impressive blend of scoring, playmaking, and resilience. Her on-court statistics are eye-popping. She consistently leads all rookies in points and assists. And her recent game against the Phoenix Mercury, where she recorded 29 points and 10 assists, showcases her ability to perform at an all-star level. Her achievements have set new benchmarks for rookie excellence in the league. Clark's influence extends beyond the stat sheet. Her presence has revitalized interest in the WNBA. Fever games have become major events, with arenas packed to see her play and TV ratings reaching new heights. This surge in viewership is a testament to Clark's magnetic appeal and her role, making women's basketball a compelling spectacle. Her ability to draw crowds and generate excitement reflects her impact on the league's popularity and growth. In essence, Clark is not just a rookie making headlines. She's a cornerstone of the Fever's success and a major driver of the league's increased visibility. Her remarkable performances and star power are redefining expectations for what rookies can achieve and are significantly elevating the profile of women's basketball. Clark's influence goes beyond just her performance. She's making women's basketball a must-see event. Her ability to draw in fans and elevate the profile of the WNBA is something few players have achieved. She's not just participating in the league, she's transforming it, and this is causing jealousy. Some veteran players who've spent years building their career suddenly find themselves overshadowed by a 22-year-old rookie. The league needs to be watchful. This growing tension might be exciting for fans, but it's also dangerous. If Clark suffers an injury due to overly physical or aggressive play, it'll be a disaster not just for her and the Fever, but for the entire WNBA. The truth is, the league should be celebrating Clark. She's bringing in new fans, increasing visibility, and raising the level of play. Instead of resentment, there should be admiration. But one thing's for sure, Caitlin Clark isn't backing down. She came to dominate, and that's exactly what she's doing. And the more she shines, the more interesting the WNBA becomes. Let's talk about something that's got Fever fans grinning from ear to ear: the incredible chemistry between Caitlin Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, and, surprisingly, Lexi Hull. When Clark joined the Fever, a lot of people wondered how she'd fit in with Kelsey Mitchell. After all, Mitchell was already the team star, but what we're seeing on the court is nothing short of magical. Clark and Mitchell form one of the most dynamic duos in the league right now. It's like they have a sixth sense for each other. Clark, with her extraordinary court vision, is constantly finding Mitchell in scoring positions, and Mitchell, well, she's taking advantage of every opportunity. And the game against the Storm, we saw this in action. The opposing defense simply doesn't know where to look when these two are on the court. But the big surprise of the night was Lexi Hull coming off the bench. Hull had a performance that made everyone rub their eyes to make sure they were seeing it right. 6 out of 7 3-pointers. That's almost perfection. What does this show? That Clark isn't just shining on her own, she's elevating the entire team's level. Hull, who used to be a regular rotation player, now looks like an elite sniper when she's on the court with Clark. And we can't forget about Aaliyah Boston. Although she didn't have explosive numbers in this game, her presence in the paint is crucial. She gives Clark and Mitchell the security to be aggressive, knowing they have a solid defensive anchor. If the Fever keep playing like this with Clark orchestrating the offense, Mitchell as a constant scoring threat, Hull surprising from the perimeter, and Boston dominating the paint, they won't just be a playoff team. They'll be a team that no one wants to face in the playoffs. Who would have thought we'd be having this conversation? The Fever, who finished last in the standings last season, are now right in the middle of the fight for a playoff spot. And it's no accident. With the win over the Storm, the Fever improved their record to 13-15. That puts them in 7th place in the overall standings. Remember, the top 8 teams make the playoffs. It's quite a turnaround. But what makes this playoff race even more exciting is how the Fever are playing. They're not just winning, they're dominating teams considered superior. The Fever's remaining schedule is also crucial. Every game now is practically a playoff final. And with Clark leading the way, the Fever seem ready for this challenge. What's really impressive is how the Fever are improving game after game. At the start of the season, there were moments of brilliance followed by rookie mistakes. They're playing with the confidence of a veteran playoff team. This year's WNBA playoffs promise to be one of the most exciting in recent history. And a big part of that is because the Indiana Fever, led by their extraordinary rookie, are ready to make some noise. But now we've got to talk about something that's got everyone on the edge of their seats: fierce battle for Rookie of the Year between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese. Folks, this race is as exciting as a playoff decider. On one side, we've got Caitlin Clark, who's redefining what it means to be a rookie in the WNBA. On the other, Angel Reese, who's dominating the boards and making history in her own way. When it comes to rookie excellence, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese are setting the bar exceptionally high. Clark is leading the rookie class in both points and assists per game, with her recent performance against the Phoenix Mercury, where she scored 29 points and recorded 10 assists, highlighting her ability to make significant contributions on both ends of the floor. Her numbers are more reflective of an all-star than a rookie, showing her readiness to compete at the highest level. Meanwhile, Angel Reese is making a formidable impact with her exceptional rebounding skills, leading all rookies in rebounds and boasting a streak of 15 consecutive double-doubles. Reese has proven herself as a dominant force in the paint. Her latest performance against the Phoenix Mercury, where she notched 19 points and 20 rebounds, underscores her ability to control the game on the boards and contribute offensively. Both Clark and Reese are redefining what it means to be a rookie in the WNBA, each bringing their own unique strengths and playing styles to the forefront of the league. The competition between Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese for Rookie of the Year is reaching unprecedented heights. turning this season into a must-watch spectacle. Both players are making substantial impacts on their teams and setting new benchmarks in the league. Clark has become a transformative force for the Indiana Fever. Her explosive performances have not only elevated her team's success, but also drawn massive crowds to Fever games. With her ability to light up the scoreboard and create excitement, Clark's presence is reshaping the Fever's visibility and making their games a major event. On the other hand, Angel Reese has been a powerhouse for the Chicago Sky. Her dominance on the boards, coupled with her impressive streak of double-doubles, highlights her significant contribution to the Sky. Reese's consistent performances are making Sky games equally compelling and underscoring her value as a rookie. The intense rivalry between Clark and Reese is generating a buzz around the league like never before. Their individual achievements and the resulting impact on their respective teams are creating a dynamic and engaging narrative for fans. This Rookie of the Year race is not just about who excels on the court, it's about who can make the most significant mark on the league and its future. With both rookies bringing impressive stats and unprecedented attention to the WNBA, predicting the outcome is no easy task. Clark's edge might lie in her exceptional influence on the Fever's performance and her role, generating record-breaking viewership. However, Reese's contributions cannot be overlooked, as her rebounding prowess and consistent play are equally compelling, regardless of who ultimately takes home the Rookie of the Year title. The real winner is the WNBA, benefiting from the heightened interest and excitement these standout performances are generating. Thanks for hanging out in the WNBA zone. Stay tuned. See you in the next one.